Well, hey there, and welcome to video number 3 of this new series of 52 website tips. These are going to be going through every week of the year inside of this newsletter with the Media Monday. We're super excited to have the opportunity to train you and teach you and just hopefully provide a little bit of value every Monday morning. So let's go ahead and get started with tip number 3 this week. That's going to be consistent church branding and creating a strong and memorable identity. Now, this isn't a super huge video. This is just kind of the idea of creating a brand. Now, you may think, well, why do I need a brand? My church, we exist here. We've been here for 50 to 100 years. People know who we are. But the thing is with branding is we have to look at it from an outsider's view. From someone that's within the church, maybe it's not as necessary. But if we look at the world today, we are constantly being marketed to. You can't go outside of your house without seeing an ad for something, whether it be on your phone or on your TV or on the radio or on signs down the street. Every time you drive past the McDonald's, you see the golden arches. You don't need to know what the label of the name is. You just know that is McDonald's, right? Everywhere we go, every building you see, every car you drive by, there's a brand, there's a market. People are trying to seal a little part in your brain that you remember them. That's what advertising really is that when the time comes, maybe I see roofing companies all across town. My roof is totally fine at my house right now. But if there was a storm and my roof, blew over, I actually already know in the back of my mind who the first person I would look up is. And that's because they have these cars that drive around with purple logos all over them. And subconsciously, it's just in my brain because I know the brand. And so when we have a good branding, it's going to help create an influence with people and register with them subconsciously. But also to take that another level, it also is going to show that you care about the way that you're presented online. There's something about going out and wearing a nice outfit that you just got from the store. You feel good. You put effort into your look that day. You have your hair done, or maybe you went to the dentist and your smile is looking really nice and white. No matter what it is, presenting yourself publicly in a way that says, hey, I put some effort into this thing. It's going to present you at a higher quality and that you really are going to make a good first impression with people. So by having a consistent brand, by having, your kids' ministry matches your church's ministry or your church's logo, and then you have your youth logo that kind of pulls into it the same way, and there's a consistent color unit and a consistent theme with your website, and your church's imagery on social media all flows together. This is all going to feed the idea that you care about the way that you're being presented, that you're putting effort in to give off a quality look and a quality design and a quality impression. Because since our minds every day we're being exposed to branding and effort on a daily basis, naturally what happens is we have started to associate good quality with good design and bad quality with bad design. So subconsciously, a lot of people will doubt a church or maybe just look off a church because they have a poor design website or a poor design brand, or they don't really put an effort into what they're doing or what they're presenting. They're just kind of throwing Christmas graphics up that they found on Google searches, or we're just going to put up some social things and some ads that we pulled off of some other person's site rather than create our own. Creating a brand and having an identity makes you stand out, and it's very, very important. So some simple tips real quick after I've done my little thing there. To help you actually build a brand. Consistency is going to be everything for you. So decide on a color palette. Figure out what colors fit you in your church. Different colors match different vibes. Figure out what works for you in your church and decide on the color theme, and then stick to the color theme. I'm not saying choose red and then everyone chooses different shades of red when they post things. Figure out what color it is. Get the hex code. Get the little color code. Mark it down. Put it in a document. This is our branding for our church. Choose your fonts. These are the fonts we're going to use inside of our branding. When the church presents itself publicly, these are the fonts that we're going to use on our signage, on our slide presentations before and after service, on our social media graphics that we're putting. This is the color. This is the logo that we're going to use. These are the fonts that we're going to use. This is the styling we're going to use throughout our brand. Set it and keep it and be consistent. And the lasting impression will be really, really great on people when they see you, and you're going to be able to present yourself in a way that is professional and shows that you're putting that effort in, which goes a long way. So that's all for me today. We'll see you in the next video, tip number 4. But until then, let us know if you have any questions by visiting us at ministrydesigns.com. You can chat us right there. We'd love to be helpful. Thanks.